Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube, where the watchers are the stars. On your screen, you do see the new PANERAI Radiomir Quaranta in Goldtech, and speaking to you is your host, as always, Alexander.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
If you, in case you're watching this as one of the first videos concerning our ongoing presentation of the new watches from Watches and Wonders here in Geneva, this is only one of the PANERAI videos you may discover on our channel on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. So please look out for the other videos where we do present you all the other Radiomir novelties, and where I do also in the beginning tell a little bit of a story about where the Radiomir case comes from. I don't want to repeat that in every video, so please do me a favor, check out the other videos and you will be able to discover the story of this watch there. But now, please concentrate on the screen. This is a beautiful, really beautiful PANERAI watch. And it is probably an ideal gift for either your wife, your girlfriend, or your wife and girlfriend, or your wife and girlfriends. But this is an exceptional, beautiful watch that could be worn by a woman, but also can be worn, of course, by men. It has a perfect size. I have been putting it today on the wrist of women here, and it looked gorgeous, really thrillingly gorgeous. And guys, please, gentlemen, please think about either gifting such a watch or one of the hyped watches, maybe the one with the crown, and you will distinguish yourself so much from all the others that are doing only what others are doing, and this is so different, so much more style, so much more everything. It's a beautiful watch. And I'm getting excited because PANERAI really, let me show you the watch. Okay, size 40 millimeters, perfect. Now, the thickness of the watch is 10.8 millimeters, so it's really a slim watch. Also, something that is not very often told, the size of the dial of this watch is 32 millimeter. So the case has a diameter of 40 millimeters, but the size, the diameter of the dial is 32 millimeter. And look once again, look how nice. It's a flat sapphire crystal. This also, of course, adds to the fact that the watch is slimmer, but this fact that the watch only, I say only, features a glass with a thickness of 1.15 millimeters reduces water tightness or being more waterproof. And this is something very particular. I will now tell you about this watch. You take the watch, and if you turn it around, you will see here an engraving with a fish and quoting 30 meters. This is, of course, forgive me if I say this, completely ridiculous. We are talking about a case with a screw-down crown, and if you have been watching one of our manufacturer tour videos, you might remember in the second part we have been showing you how PANERAI tests its watches and even tests a watch that is officially only waterproof up to 30 meters, and we have been testing it and it was waterproof up to 200 meters. And this watch did not feature a screw-down crown as the Radiomir does. So this 30 meters here are something that will disappear very soon, because only, and this is something special you might want to buy because they are very rare, only, now listen carefully, only 55 pieces of the watch where it says waterproof up to 30 meters will go to the markets. 55 pieces. So get one, and I can tell you now already that this watch is guaranteed waterproof up to 50 meters, but tested up to 200 meters. They are very cautious at PANERAI, very cautious with these indications. And you might now ask yourself, and say, why are they doing this? Because they want to be always on the safe side. It is the sapphire crystal that is quite thin that limits the fact that this case could be more waterproof, because you have to take everything under consideration. The thickness also of the sapphire crystal in the see-through case back, that is also quite thin. And of course, also the thickness of the sapphire crystal on top. And this is why this case is limited to only 50 meters. Officially it's for sure more. And this little error, or this not being sure, shall we dare to write already 50 meters? But then they said, okay, we do that. And if you also watched our manufacture videos last year, you know that PANERAI will increase the water tightness, waterproofness of all its watches step by step now. And one of the first is also the new Radiomir Quaranta Goldtech. So if you want one of those where it is written free 30 meters, you have to hurry up. Only 55 will hit the markets, and all the others, unlimited production. This is, by the way, not a limited watch. It is just limited to the 55 pieces they still manufacture with the engraving of 30 meters. And then it will be a noted 5 bar or 50 meter. What you see here is the legendary automatic P900 caliber from PANERAI, or to be precise, from the Richemont group. This is a shared caliber that Cartier, that Vacheron Constantin, that IWC, that Montblanc, and also PANERAI use. It is a shared movement that has been developed by Val Fleurier. That's the Richemont Group own manufacturing plant for movements. It is one of the most reliable movements of the industry. That's not crap, as some said. That's not something that has been diminishing the quality of PANERAI. In contrary, it is one of the most reliable movements they ever did. And the aim to manufacture this movement together with all the other brands was to manufacture a reliable base movement they can all use in their different watches. And this is how the movement looks like from now on. It also features a hacking second, so second stop is available. And this is the surface treatment. This is how this movement will, from now on, step by step, look in all watches, including the submersible, etc., when it is being used. So what you have seen so far, forget it. This is over step by step. This is the new execution of the P900 that now has its debut here in the Radiomir Quaranta Goldtech. And this watch, in the same execution, will be in the future being used in all models where it is being used, with no difference if you have a see-through case back or a closed case back. So this is how it looks like. It features hacking seconds because it was said so often, no hacking seconds. Wait, I show you. I just have to unscrew here. It's a screw down crown and they say 30 meters. They are so cautious. It's sometimes makes me laugh a little bit. So what do you see? The crown is in its second position, and look here. The small second has stopped. So hacking seconds, yes. 3 days of power reserve. It's a 4 Hertz movement, 28,800 semi-oscillations. It's called P900, and it is the Richemont Group shared movement and developed movement that is really one of the most accurate and stable, and most is it. Voila. And I will pull in the crown, look, push in the crown, and you see the small second hand starts to swipe once again over the dial. Here you see, and I show you the numbers so you can see how they look like from the date disc. The color of the date disc is a little bit brighter than the silver color of the dial, but this is a little bit of a color difference I do accept. Normally, I very much like it that these colors are the same, but here it's a little bit brighter. It eases the readability because the contrast in between the white background and the black printing is stronger. I would just go back to the 26, and then we'll pull out the crown in the second position. And what I will do now, I will advance until midnight, and I want to show you the date change from the 26th to the 27th, and you can observe. Please watch the date window now. We are approaching 11 o'clock. We are approaching, and you see it's instantaneously jumping exactly at midnight, and I will go along to 10 o'clock in the morning and reset the watch in a smiley face for you. There we are. Push. Is the strap tapering? Of course it does. measuring here 24 millimeters, and in the pin buckle, 18 karat gold pin buckle, we are measuring 24 to 18, so it really hugs the wrist. And once again, isn't this an absolutely stunning, beautiful watch? It is the perfect gift. Listen carefully. It is the perfect gift, not a gift, the perfect gift for, as I said before, to your wife, girlfriend, girlfriend's wife, girlfriend's, whatever your constellation might be. But you can also wear it as a man, of course, but I would say that's just how slim it is. Oh, so nice. I love it. The price for the Radiomir Quaranta, meaning 40 in Italian, Goldtech watch is 18,500 euro, including 19% VAT. That's the VAT in Germany. So if you want the net price, you just have to deduct those 19% and then you will get the net price. So 18,500. It is a non-limited watch, and it is a watch that is available also through PANERAI authorized dealers. And if you are now seeing this video as one of the first videos concerning our ongoing presentations of watches and wonders, please do also check out the other videos we have been filming with PANERAI. This is a watch that is available through authorized dealers. I just said it. And all the other watches you will discover in the videos are only available through a PANERAI boutique and not through your authorized dealer, unfortunately for you. But I understand PANERAI that they're bringing back the business to their boutiques because they want to get closer to their customer. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know what you think about it. let me know if you do share my thoughts about that is the ideal present. Share some thoughts also about the story I told you about the P900, etc., etc. And yeah, recommend WatchAdvisor to all the watch aficionados because you know WatchAdvisor is the channel where the watches are the stars. Bye-bye.